All right. So people that are patrons of the show have already heard us talking about the no home for hate signs that have been appearing in a certain neighborhood in New York City.
Oh yeah,
concerning somebody that started up a hate group.
What?
Not going to say the person's name. I mean, we'll get to it here in a second.
Kevin.
Yeah, that's a very specific cough that you got there.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
So anyway, that's something that's out there for patrons that have paid into it for a little bit. It's January. You're not going to hear this on the regular channel until sometime in something like that. Anyway, there are signs that are currently being posted in a certain neighborhood where it says like this neighborhood has no home for hate or something like that. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to drop all pretenses here. It's about Gavin McInnes,
right?
Damn it!
But not so much about him.
I was doing so subtle bit there.
Not so much about him, but his wife now.
Oh,
which is interesting. So this is from LGBTQ Nation, which fuck you guys, I get a lot of my news from because I like that website. When residents of Westchester County, New York, realized that hate group founder Gavin McInnes lived among them, they began posting yard signs that read, "Hate has no home here."
Mm-hmm.
In response, McInnes blasted his neighbors on his popular podcast, and his wife, Emily, threatened them with legal action.
Yeah, do that. You do.
Yeah, that's going to make you really fucking endear yourself to your neighbors. No, that's good.
Well, it's not going to work either. It's just not.
So Gavin McInnes, if you don't know, because how the fuck are you watching the Utah Outcasts and not know our stance on Gavin McInnes? Seriously? We've drawn thousands of people here to fucking hate on us because we're talking about Gavin fucking McInnes. Anyway, he's the founder of the Proud Boys, a ironic gang that exists that... Hey, you know what? Even if it's ironic, it's a gang.
Racist.
Yeah. A self-avowed... misogynistic, anti-feminist, anti-Muslim group who beat each other up, forbid members from masturbating, and attend white supremacist rallies, according to this article here.
Right, but, as a joke.
According to their political beliefs, they seek to, quote, venerate the housewife and return the gender roles of the early 20th century.
Cool. That's nice. Thanks.
So Gavin, who's also the host of the podcast Get Off My Lawn, which is a right-wing show that regularly rails against so-called politically correct speech. Gavin McInnes himself has far...
Okay, so these politically correct, they don't like the idea of mentioning any gender than they're regularly exposed to. Like, they don't like them to be mentioned. Even though there's many cultures and there's a lot of science and there's a lot of understanding that gender does not exist in a binary. It's almost like there's no such thing as a binary since most cultures and the science doesn't fucking agree with you, but they'll lose their fucking minds. If a woman says, I want to fucking work, if I say, hi, as a woman, I'm woman person here. Like, I have way too much credentials here.
Come on,
I
have A cup, you have D cups.
Oh, yeah, no, they're D's. I didn't pick them, okay? They came with the body. I didn't pick them. Like, this is what I work with, all right?
God damn it, I love the show.
I have way too much woman that I'm working with here. Yeah, if I tell you that I don't like gender roles, and Gavin would come back, you'd be happier if you were a housewife. Like, no, I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind. I don't want to be that. I want to be an artist. But to him, he's like, no, like, you're thing, nurturing. But like, if you just say, I like black dick, they're like, what the fuck is going on in this world? And I'm not even saying I am never fetishizing black dick. I want to be very clear here. I have enjoyed men of color, and not just black. Like that's just in the easy.
Okay, let's rein it in a little bit. Let's bring it back to the topic here. Sorry, Felicia.
Stop. Gavin, stop.
So
my point is that he is so fragile that he cannot handle the concept of a woman disagreeing with his worldview.
Let's keep in mind that Gavin McInnes picked a fight with a Hispanic person that lived within the neighborhood because he let his dog shit on the sidewalk or at a park or something like that.
Oh, that's right. He did that.
Picked a fight and shoved a guy. It's like,
okay,
you started that's
way less controversial than what I was saying. Like, just a woman with a body who just does her things.
These yard signs started appearing in McInnes's neighborhood. Sorry. Emily McInnes got on the community social media app Nextdoor, which, guys, don't fucking download Nextdoor.
Oh, it's shit. Unless you want to know how terrible your neighbors actually are.
Unless you want fucking neighborhood drama every fucking time you log onto it. It's Nextdoor is fucking terrible, guys. It's bad.
Yeah.
I get the emails.
I like the fact that I don't know anything that my fucking neighbors are up to. I love that. When I put up walls between me and my neighbors, this is a liberal saying that a wall was a good idea in this.
It's a metaphorical wall.
It's metaphor. But I fucking drank a beer when the wall was going up between me and my neighbors because shitty little kid couldn't come in my backyard anymore. Anyway, back to this thing. So she was on this app and intimidated and harassed several neighbors in response to their anti-hate signs, threatening legal action and accusing them in private messages of coming after her family. On multiple occasions, the recipients notified the police, and that's according to the Huffington Post.
Mm-hmm.
On Nextdoor, Emily McInnes reportedly implored her neighbors, I assure you, as a Native American woman raised with a full-blood mother and a long-time liberal, my heart is full and open to all. Well, that's great, Emily. I'm glad that you're open to everybody in the world. Sure. However, you're married to one of the shittiest human beings that exists on the planet right now.
Look, there are shitty Native Americans.
Really?
Oh
my God. It's almost like as a liberal, we realize that shitty people exist no matter what subgroup you live in.
Yeah.
It's almost like shitty people exist.
Yeah.
Felicia, do shitty women exist? I didn't.
Yeah. They
do shitty people of color exist?
Very much so. In fact, I had to tell a person of color once on a date 12 times no for sex. 12.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's not indicative of them.
The entire culture in large.
So there is a Native American woman who sucks. Great. That's what people do.
She responded saying, Gavin founded a beer drinking club that was fond of Animal House and humor.
Nope.
The Proud Boys were there at Charlottesville, so fuck whatever opinion you have about your husband's social club.
The Proud Boys were. Gavin was not at Charlottesville.
Right.
I agree. He never led a hate group. Again, why not ask us questions? We will meet or talk at any time. And please, from the bottom of my heart, let my sweet, kind-hearted children have some peace. I agree. Leave the kids out of it.
Always kids.
Yeah.
Like, just don't.
Yeah, but were the neighbors doing anything to the kids?
I don't know. This article doesn't go enough into it, but however, we're talking Gavin McInnes and his wife, who was threatening legal action against her neighbors, putting signs out on their yard saying that hate has no home here. I mean,
I don't even know anymore, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so on his podcast, Gavin referred to his neighbor as cunty assholes, is what he said there.
That's delightful. Wow.
Mm.
Sweet. That's sweet.
It's amazing how they don't like you after you say that kind of thing about them.
I'm sure they're very receptive to what you and have to say.
And he said that the signs were only displayed by a blanktard who makes redundant points.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, great. It's amazing how they don't like you.
Right. But, please just talk to us.
Talk to us while we call your names.
No. Like
great.
there's
and threaten legal action.
Civil conversations. Civil conversations.
Yeah, that is
that's the thing, is that like these fucking right wingers, every fucking time they want to use slurs, they want to use cruel language, they want to beat down everyone, and then when one of those groups comes back and says, "Really, motherfucker?" they're like, "Why are you being so aggressive?"
Yeah.
I'm the victim here.
And that's
I'm the victim here.
Right. That's what they do. That's what when they rail against PC culture or PC language, that's really what they're pushing back against, because
it's homophobic to insist that if a lesbian dates women and then dates trans men, although she claims she's only attracted to then won't date trans women. Yeah, no, it's cool. Cool. No, Gavin is totally fine. Yeah, no, there's no bigotry here.
No,
using
they just
our words.
They just want to say what they want to say, and they don't want, you have no right to be offended by the language I use. Stop being so sensitive.
Well, you went too far there, Kyle. You should just stop it. You have no rights.
Right. We've gone too far. We've gone too far.
We have gone too far to dare to suggest that you not use offensive labels towards people and groups.
No, cruel. I think we need to drop this offensive shit. There are things that are offensive, and that's perfectly appropriate to label them such. But there are things that are just fucking cruel.
Right. I mean, highly offensive, yes, but cruel, yes. That's a better descriptor.